This is Steve Robbins. Welcome to the Get It Done Guys, quick and dirty tips to work less and do more. Weebly makes creating e-commerce websites easy. With tools to help you do everything from product sales to payment to inventory, they make it easy to grow your brand. Weebly's mission is to help turn people's ideas into successful businesses, so they've got an epic support team of real people. You can visit Weebly.com/done and get 15% off your first purchase. Don't just build a beautiful website, build a successful online business with Weebly. Today's topic is choosing between an off-the-shelf all-in-one tool for building a website or a workflow that you build yourself with a combination of tools that you choose and put together. For the sake of this podcast, let's call these more customized workflows Piecemeal. This is an unusual episode. Weebly, the all-in-one website building company, wanted to lend me their tools for this episode to do a sponsored episode. I won't support a product without actually using it and believing in it. And of course, the timing couldn't have been better as I was about to start building two separate websites. So we agreed on Weebly as my platform. This episode is the result, and it's a win all around because Weebly is offering a 15% discount for listeners at Weebly.com/done. Once upon a time, websites were small, easy things to build. Well, in fact, Charlotte's website had only one word, terrific. But today, any website for business will need beautiful graphics, mobile responsiveness, fill-in forms, shopping carts, and all kinds of stuff. Charlotte would have a nervous breakdown. The question is, if you're starting from scratch, how do you build an amazing website? Do you use a platform that has hundreds of free plugins that do just about everything, but you have to put it all together yourself? Do you use a website building site and then you have to integrate it with a web form site and then with pop-ups and with shopping carts? Or do you just go for an all-in-one solution like Weebly that attempts to cover all the bases by curating a collection of best-in-class tools into a single suite? Like all good questions, the answer is, it depends. But it is a crucially important decision. You'll decide today and you'll be paying the price for years. So let's take a deeper look at pick and choose piecemeal solutions versus all-in-one tools like Weebly. The trade-off is integrated versus deep tools. All-in-one solutions let you put all of your attention on what they provide, while piecemeal solutions let you customize exactly to your needs, but you're the one who has to link it all together. Websites aren't the only all-in-one decisions in life. All-inclusive vacation resorts offer the same type of experience where you don't have to think about the pieces, you just buy the whole experience with a single purchase. All-in-one solutions mean that the parts will all work together harmoniously. You make one choice and it chooses all the pieces too. To create a membership website, which is what I was doing, for example, you need to build a site, you need to have contact forms, let people buy memberships with a shopping cart, process credit card payments, keep track of your members, and make parts of the site members only. That's 6 components right there. If Weebly's your thing, you simply use their site builder, their contact forms, their shopping cart, their membership system, and so on. The list of components is quite comprehensive, and I found pretty much everything I needed to support my new sites. Piecemeal solutions let you choose from a variety of options for each feature that you want to include on your site. You can select from several different shopping carts, several different landing page services, different email marketing tools, inventory systems, and so on. And similarly, with a vacation, you could, instead of doing the all-in-one, choose the restaurants and the train tickets and the hotels. You would mix and match to create the desired result. Then you, or someone you hire, has to put all of those arrangements together and figure out how you'll get from place to place, staying on budget, etc. You'll have a solid collection, but you'll spend far more time getting it all to work together. It's a classic struggle. Do you want flexibility and variety, or do you want highly curated feature sets that require zero maintenance? Well, if you like to spend your time coordinating, planning, and hooking things together, piecemeal solutions are the way to go. I am an ex-computer programmer. I live for building stuff on my own, especially when it's exactly precisely what I want. I love piecemeal solutions. At least, that's what I thought. All-in-one solutions buy you brain space. What I've actually found building my Weebly sites is changing my tune. With my steverobbins.com WordPress site, most of my time is spent looking for cool plugins, fiddling with the backend configuration, responding to update notices and security warnings, and so on. And when some neat new animated social sharing pop-up thingy takes the world by storm, you can bet I'll find a way to add it to my site. So if you're a control freak, if you like to be deeply engaged in what you do, you might need the piecemeal solution. But wait a minute. All that time spent doing those things is now free time because the all-in-one solution doesn't require hours of evaluation, choosing trade-offs, bugs, rechoosing, and reevaluating just to get everything working. It just works. Those hours that would have been spent worrying about the platform can instead be spent writing the actual site content. Weebly's integrated approach let me shift all of my attention from being a site admin to actually doing the writing that needed to be on the site. I did not expect this. It was a very good thing indeed. They even, in fact, just launched a product photography offering. I'd been expecting to have to learn how to choose a photographer and then spend a lot of money trying one out and hoping for the best. Nope. I just sent my products to their photography studio along with notes on how I wanted the photos to look. They sent back photos that were exactly what I wanted. All of my focus was on getting great pictures, not on the logistics of finding a photographer. What happens when an all-in-one solution breaks? All-in-one solutions have another advantage. When things go wrong, there is one and only one company responsible for fixing it. If that company provides good support, and yes, Weebly support is quite good, then you have somewhere to turn when you're in need. With Piecemeal solutions, each individual part may have help in place when things go wrong. After an upgrade to my Piecemeal site last month, one of my plugins suddenly stopped working. Sure, they have support forums, but there was no one who really understood the interaction between the plugin that I was using and the site's main platform and the theme that I was using, and guess who has to deal? That's right, me. A day that could have moved the business forward instead gets sacrificed just to keep things running as they are. And of course, gentle listener, you know the solution. I'll just stop upgrading for a while. Yay! Get a configuration that works and then leave everything as is. That's great. Right up until the day security researchers discover that a particular plugin is really malware from Russia mining cryptocurrency that's then used to influence elections. To avoid getting blacklisted by the world, that plugin needs to be removed pronto. And now, it's not just a matter of fixing one interaction, the entire underpinnings of what I was doing have to change. I kid you not, while writing this very episode, 2 of the plugins on my existing Piecemeal site were declared abandoned by their developers and had developed incompatibilities with the rest of my site. I spent 4 hours today evaluating a dozen plugins that might be replacements, choosing among alternatives with no quality information, and then figuring out how to integrate them into my site in a way that restores the functionality of the plugins that broke without breaking anything else. The hidden downside of the custom Piecemeal solution is that there is no one except you to keep all the pieces working together. And after 12 years of managing my own highly configured, customized site, it really took using Weebly to make me realize how much of my time and my effort has been wasted juggling the pieces instead of actually solving my business problem. Sometimes you need all-in-one plus. And here's something else I discovered. Depending on the needs of your business, sometimes you might really need to bring in something from the outside when you're working with an all-in-one solution like Weebly. And yes, when you do, you will have to be the one responsible for making it all work together. In this case, I really wanted to hook in the form system from my pre-existing email management system and have those forms adopt the look and the feel of my site's Weebly theme. Weebly has a catch-all embed building block that lets you include any arbitrary code on your site. You rarely need it, but it does give you an escape hatch from the walled-in all-in-one garden just in case you really need something like that. The embed block gave me just enough power to bring in the code from the outside. And by the way, for the techies who are listening, this was only possible because Weebly CSS is actually extraordinarily clean and streamlined. It's not documented, so I had to figure out how to embed a form that would adopt the look and feel, but once I did that, it was surprisingly easy and the CSS worked beautifully. So the bottom line, even the most luxurious resort has a secret escape hatch. You can plan to take a day away from the compound and head into the surrounding community yourself to do things that aren't on the all-in-one list of activities. And again, in that case, you're responsible for the details. When you're pulling together a website or a vacation or any other complicated project, carefully consider whether you should go piecemeal or all-in-one. Piecemeal lets you customize your components every step of the way, but the buck stops with you for making it all work together, and that can be complex. Also, it can be time-consuming. All-in-one offloads the integration and support to someone else, but you're limited to working with whatever the all-in-one provider provides. Fortunately, Weebly has done the legwork and the feature sets available should meet your needs, especially if you're looking to use your site to sell products. So, I went into this process thinking about the power of customization, and I came out of it realizing that Weebly does in fact provide the best of both worlds. It's an all-in-one solution with good support that also gives you a secret door to integrate your own systems if needed. In the past, I have always built it myself, but Weebly has since changed my mind. You can see the site that I built with Weebly at www.getitdonegroups.com, and I built that in less time than would have taken me even to begin to research how to put it all together myself. All that researching and building, maintaining, diagnosing, and fixing time can now be spent moving the business forward. And that's what will actually let me work less and do more. So if you've got a product or idea you want to share with the world, check out Weebly. You can have a beautiful, powerful online store up and running in a matter of hours. And because you listen to this podcast, you can visit Weebly.com/done and get 15% off your first purchase. I'm Steve Robbins. Follow Get It Done Guy on Twitter and Facebook. I run accountability programs to help self-employed people and small business people make intense progress on projects and routine things that drop through the cracks or take forever to finish. Find information at getitdonegroups.com or join my personal mailing list by texting Get It Done to 33444. You'll also get a free copy of my secret book chapter on how to build relationships that help you succeed. Work less, do more, and have a great life.